Okay, this is an experiment. I wanted to do a video of books in my catalog for a really long time. I thought I was going to get a camera and get it all nice and set up, but no, I'm using my cell phone, which is attached to some rubber band with some rubber bands to a stack of books over there. But hopefully it'll work. I am working on a YouTube channel where I'm going to share some really esoteric knowledge about the construction and preservation of books. But so so I'm just going to go through like about, I don't know, 20 books. I think YouTube has a 15-minute limit. So I'm just going to go fast. So, and just tell you a few things, not about the content, more or less, but more about the binding. It's important. I don't. It's a sad thing that people don't know more about book construction and binding. I think they go into a bookstore and they don't know, am I buying a good book that'll last for a while, or is this a piece of trash that'll brown? Anyway, this is Binet book on animal magnetism, which is a reprint. This book from the 1800s. So this looks like leather, right? Feel it, touch it. It's leather. Technically, it's bonded leather. The leather is, I'm not sure where they get it originally, but it's more or less a powder, and then they mix it with glue. Yeah, that's how they make shoes too. So, but I never used to buy these, even though there's some really good texts and there's many different series of these. But now this is good. It's a good thing. I mean, the leather won't, it might last 50 or 100 years. It all depends on what glue they used. Okay, so put that over there. This is just very curious. I happen to have, because I bought a lot of books from David Feidler, which I still owe him some money for. I've got extra copies of the Atalanta Fugian music by Godwin that goes with the book that was the Hermetic source book. And then, let's see, yes. Oh yeah. Wait, that's, okay, wait a minute. Kingsley, Peter Kingsley. Yeah, I have this in the catalog. These are all by Peter Kingsley. He walked into my bookstore in Point Richmond one day, and I had wonderful dinner with him, and he gave me some of the greatest advice, which I still haven't followed. This is a book. There's nothing about the construction of this. It's a particular bit. I read this cover to cover. It's all about Yeats. It just, yeah, you have to know about Yeats's life, the tower that he bought and then he renovated. All right, can't really see that. There's also nothing particular about the construction of this book. Yeah, it's just, see, this looks like cloth. This is actually paper, and it's not as good as cloth. But what bugs me is they actually emboss this paper somehow to make it look like the threads of cloth. Anyway, this book is monumental. I'm sorry, it's the greatest book on divination I've ever read, and that is a subject I've studied for a long time. Okay, so this is just I just have to show this off. I don't know if I'm getting the right light here, but maybe if I move that. So Alfred Watkins, The Old Straight Track. But look at the condition of this. Here's the dust jacket. Here's the book. It's like it's brand new. And this book is it's almost 100 years old, I'd say. Well, without looking at the nice plates, beautiful English book. Okay, Todd, what is the date? 1930. Not bad. Okay, so put that there. I just kind of want to alert people that, I don't know, old geezers like me were around when Dover, the publisher Dover, sewn their bindings and printed on alkaline paper. Just fantastic. The best kind of paperback you could buy. So what happened? I don't know. But now they're glued, and I don't know, the paper's okay, I guess, but I don't think so. One of my favorite books. I hate selling this. I learned so much from this book. Now, you're just not going to be able to see it. So this is essentially the catalog, an expanded catalog to a show at the Los Angeles County Museum of Modern Art, which spotlights spiritual artists of all kinds, and a beautiful cloth binding. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can't really see it. Okay. You know, I bought this a long time ago because this guy, Bruyere, did a very curious commentary on the characters in Theophrastus, which is one of the few. Well, no, it's a Greek book that I remember. Anyway, it's beautiful, and I think the price is really cheap in the catalog. I don't remember now. All right. Oh, this is just a typical. There's no hardcore esoteric Masonic secrets in this. It's great history. And actually, there might be some Masonic secrets in here. Okay. This is just kind of a lesson book. This is this Ficino biography, and this undoubtedly was first published in just wrappers, but sewn wrappers. Title page is here. Oh yeah, I think I have the title page in the catalog. But what I wanted to just show is this is like a library binding. It's cloth. It's impregnated with, well, different eras and different times, different materials they use, but a type of glue that lasts a very long time. Okay. This is also a little lesson book. I'm just when I say spotted, that's what this means. I mean, this is your typical spot. There's nothing wrong with it. See, the book is in perfect condition. So it's only $26. Bargain on that one. Just one of my favorite books. Also a very well-made paperback. Yes, this is a book. Learned a lot from that. Okay, forget that. This doesn't really belong in my catalog, but I had to buy it, and I went through it. Now I'm selling it, but these are medical photographs. Yeah, and with a name like that too, Mutter Museum. Hopefully, this just absolutely perfect condition. I don't know how this happened, but yeah. So let's show that off. Okay, a lot of people probably want to know about this. And there's the spine. This is $450. I just bought this. Look at the top is gilt. It's deckled edge. And printed on excellent paper. Yeah. Text block is in perfect condition. And this looks like it got a little faded. This is from the Bibliotheca Philosophica Hermetica. It's an incredible catalog of Paracelsus. People think, well, I don't want to read a catalog. I want to read Paracelsus, or I want to read something about Paracelsus. Well, there's so much knowledge in here, it's ridiculous. All right, but I have a real hard time selling catalogs. Jacques Vallée, one of my dearest best friends, thankfully lives in San Francisco. I get to see him all the time. And his wife, Flamine. This is his latest, and it's described in my catalog. I don't know why I have this here. I guess just to show, like when I say spine faded, that's what I mean. This is pretty darn nice. This is a well-made book. See, look at that cloth, really nice. Look, Dust Jack still has the original price on it. Yeah, somebody took very good care of this. And I think it's still, no, it's one of the definitive editions. Oxford did a really bizarre edition of Vaughan. It's just one of the craziest books I have. Yeah. Fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. I think I'm running out of time. Okay, those are not in the catalog. This is in the catalog. This is the definitive translation of Hermetica, Copenhaver's translation. Lethbridge. Huge fan of Lethbridge. Just, I'm sad I've sold all his books. I mean, I collected them all for years and years. All right, those are the Shakespeare books, and there was something else I was going to show that was more significant than all this, but those are not in the catalog. But there we have it.